I thought that week one this has been one of the best opening weeks to an NBA
Mm.
season that I've been a part of as a fan. The level of competition that teams have showcased this first week, the performances, the execution, teams that have relatively new rosters or maybe have new coaches, all of it has been exceptional. And so I've had a really good time, man, just watching the basketball and enjoying the level of competition that guys have showcased this week. And I'm excited to see how this sets a foundation for how the rest of the regular season may turn out.
No, good. No, man. I think what you said, man, it's been a beautiful week one. It's a lot of things I've liked about week one. I think the coverage of tonight, I think
It's a
from
good
just a
call out.
sound perspective, the announcing, the music, the now integrating, doing everything with the starting lineups again, which we haven't seen in a while. We got some good news came out from Shams this week about they'll bring back the trophy logo on the finals court. So I'm happy about that. So I think NBA right now is in a good spot of just trying to not reinvent the wheel, but to bring back some traditional things that the fans enjoyed and love, but also let the new generation see, hey, here are some things that we did in the past that we know has been a staple, but also let's put this on with some new spin. So like looking at what Prime is doing with their coverage, how I'm not sure if you saw, but their floor, it like can turn into a shock. Like I worked at Amazon, so I just know their
Pretty
technology
cool.
is top tier. But what they're doing, and I think they're in a really good space right now, year one. And I'm interested to see what they're gonna do. But Udonis has him to me, man. He's been a spotlight with Prime. He seems
This
like
is
him
coverage.
being this covers with him. It seems like this is natural for him. And I like looking at people, bro. We'll get back on the week one, but I always try to look at people's careers and say, you know what? If I wasn't looking at just an all star, an all NBA player, whose career would I want to have? He's one of those players. He is in
Yeah.
Miami.
Yep.
You stayed on one team. They treated you well. His jersey's retired, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
And then you transfer right into a career that it seems to be tailor made for him. It's very knowledgeable. He's respected. And I don't think you can get a better merge than that. And he's from Florida.
Yeah.
So
White boy.
as man,
Homegrown. Yep.
but week one, man, I was very impressed with OKC. I just like how they look. I didn't feel like they took a step back because Jalen wasn't playing. They still kept their foot on the gas, still undefeated. Shea looks like he's in championship form already. Chet looks good.
Yep.
People are coming off the bench playing their roles. So I expected that from the champs. Houston, I think they're going to take some time. I think they're going to be one of those teams that has to grow as the year goes on because they're still young and you can tell that some of that immature play is still there, but it's not all immaturity. It is, we have to figure this out because we have an all NBA player that we have to figure out how to play with. But I think the immaturity comes in where KD is a simple guy. He doesn't need to dribble the ball a bunch of times. Just pass it to him when he's open. I think we talked about it off camera. They missed a lot of passes, which
Yep.
just move the ball. You don't got to dribble. You don't got to force it. You don't have to have all these bad possessions. I think they'll figure that out. Do you think they need a point guard still, or what's your thoughts on Houston?
I mean, I still have reservations about Amen Thompson's innate ability to be their lead guard. Although he offers so many other advantages and provides so many other supports in other areas, particularly defensively, right? He's
Right.
so versatile and he can guard multiple positions. But when you
Mhm.
talk about what he provides you on the offensive end, if he's not getting up and down the floor in transition, he sometimes himself can create a bottleneck offensively in that half court system just
Agreed.
because I don't think he always knows how to be useful. When he's driving and getting downhill and creating attention and then utilizing those opportunities to facilitate and to kick it open or kick it to open guys, he's really useful. But he doesn't have the same understanding of half court offensive flow the way that Fred VanVleet did. And it
Mm.
shows. And it's going to continue to show throughout the season when they're in those half court settings.
Mhm.
Even the lack of awareness to understand that, hey man, possession by possession, our focal point offensively, it's Kevin Durant.
Mhm.
Let this dude get to his spots and get him the pick. Don't overcomplicate things.